Hello there, majestic people, and welcome back to a brand wackadoodly video. My name is MrDill, but you can call me Dill. I will be your host as we travel through this fantasy land to sea together. Ooh, a fishing rod. Yes, I am here. I'm in the game. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's a fun little. I can zoom in, but you can't see me. You can see my feet. See my feet. Look, my feet. Ah, don't want to fall off. I'm detached from my body, and we are here. But I do have a quote. I have a quote for you today. We got a quote that hangs on my wall so I can look at it and read it every single day. And it says, "True progress quietly and persistently moves along without notice." And that's a quote from Francis of Assisi. And that's really impactful, especially in Minecraft, because I do a lot of things off camera, like off camera mining and off camera building, and it goes on quietly without anyone really noticing because it's in my single player world. But it kind of relates to real life too. Like you create all these places for people to be, and then but they don't notice. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyhow, we got some fun little Minecraft stuff to do today. And that includes creating life, because that's right, we're in the new update. Let me change my FOV real fast and get back into my body. We are here fishing for who knows what. We got bows, some fish, all the beautiful stuff. But we are back here today to build again. Build my little world. My little Ooh, but we did get a lily pad, which is exciting. So we might have to go place that right now. Down here. Let's put it under. Let's put it right there. That feels good. Oh. Ooh, wait, nope, it's in the middle. That feels bad. Let's put it right here. There we go. Now it's more off-centered. And it's kind of by this moss, so that helps a little bit. Maybe we'll add like a vine right here or something. We'll add it. We'll make it all greenified. But let's go just create a baby real fast. Another thing that we have progressed is getting some more sniffers, because I've been out in the world and I've been searching for sniffers so hard and I can never find one. And finally, after so long, I got two more. I've been looking for these for like months and months. I was never able to find them, but now we got them, so we can place them down and get some more sniffers and breed them finally and get more flowers, because I have not had this guy sniff up anything recently, which might be because he's on a lead. So we'll have to make a sanctuary for him one of these days. Anyhow, we're in this new update. And yes, I did splooge all over the place in my front yard. I know, how dare I? Splooging in my own front yard. Ugh. I believe. Yep, there it is. We don't. I would love to go find one, but my nether has been explored way too much, and I don't know how to how to. I know how to reset it, but I don't know how to find like my portals and stuff of where I've been to reset it, and I don't want to travel forever because that takes time. But that's okay. We have created life. Searching for a good spot to put our happy ghast. I'm thinking right here. Right down here. Let's just plop him down. Look at that. New advancement. Hooray, hooray. I'm quite excited for this guy. Let's not forget about him. But we also have to worry about our sniffers. So we got a lot on our plate currently. Craft up a harness for him real quick if we can find some materials. Aha, here we go. As well as we gotta clean up our splooge that we made a mess of. How do you craft these things? Okay, glass. Do we have any glass? I do not see any glass. Let's check upstairs. Aha, I found 2 pieces of glass. Just what we needed. Hooray, hooray. So let's craft up a harness for this guy. Look at that. Oh, I am so excited. I have not really tested much with our Happy Ghasts, but I am excited. I'll be back. Don't you grow on me. Ow. Oh my goodness, it grew on me while I was gone. Over here by the bed. Ah, sleep. I see it. What the heck? Of course. I knew it was going to happen. Hello there. Will you eat my snowballs? Grow. Huzzah. Oh, oh, get back here. Aha. I am on. Holy crap, this thing is slow. Oh my goodness. It's so slow. Hey, hey. Get back here. Uppies. Uppies. There we go. I will go get a lead for my new friend. I'm so excited to have a Happy Ghast. It's going to add so much life and character to my world, and I'm quite excited. Hooray! But there are new lead commands. So if I... How do I... Okay. Yeah. And then I can lead him to him. No, but it's one of... It's that. And then I can lead him to them. But like that. But like that. Huzzah! And then they're both attached to him. Oh, and he's sniffing! He's sniffing! Let's go! Oh, thank goodness. But now I'm just gonna kind of trap you again. I'm sorry. We got a torch flower. I'm so excited. Whoa, here we go. Here we have our tree. This beautiful tree that is coming along with a beautiful forest that we're going to be building soon. I don't know if I explained this or not before, but we got the tuff and the acacia in here to add that barky texture along with the brown for the tree look. And then over here we have the same, but with a new detail. We got the smoker right here, which has that gray to gray tone and the brown to brown tone that kind of blends the two together. But we also have this black hole right here, which in my eyes has represented a squirrel nest or a squirrel hole. And that's why we have these 2 pots sitting on the branches as well as little squirrels. But yeah, this is a beautiful detail that I've created. I'm gonna patent this, not really, but I'm gonna make this is my detail that I've created. I have found nothing like this online. So if you do use this in your build, I would love to get the attention and support from you guys. So if you do end up using that smoker detail with the squirrels and holes, please do link a link to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and that just brings in the people to my community. It makes me happy. Yay! But enough treeing around. We got some stuff to do here. Oh dear, I forgot about this. Oh, that's such a beautiful cleanup, and ooh, we have a whole lot of that. Like it and subscribe. Oh, one more. Oh, I broke it. Oopsies. We don't need that anyway. That's kind of strange. And you know what? I just noticed That's a weird place for the beacon. I could have swore it was like over there or something. I wonder how that moved. I wonder who did that one, and I wonder what project they're working on over there. Anywho, I almost forgot. It's been like a couple episodes ago, but we got this comment from the purple pineapple, if I'm not mistaken, if that's their name. Let me double check. The purple, I think it's the purple pineapple, and it said, "Haha, casually takes on a trial chamber in full nether." I mean, thank you for the comment, and yes, I suck at this game, so I wear all my armor when I'm playing. But I forgot to put this in the library as our second comment, and that feels so great. So if you have any other comments, please put them right down below. Well, I got bored of collecting all these plants, so I want to get some chests in here and start crafting and building and going ham. So let's put some chests over here, and we don't have enough. Something like that. Some chests here, some chests there. I need some more chests. I put all my wood there. There's some here. And you can see I did some storage. Yep. So organized. So organized. Just beautiful. Let's just go ham and pick 17. We let's just put some chests right here. That feels like a pretty decent amount. Maybe put some like signs or something. Or ooh, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. We got these copper chests, and I think we can like put them like that or like that. I don't know. One of the two, maybe both. Have that, and then make a copper golem in here. So maybe we'll remove one of those and put here's a pumpkin. Put that here, and then we'll deal with that guy later, and then we'll have another one right here. Whew. And then let's just like build an interior. Let's like tear up the floor a little bit, and let's go ham. I like ham. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it in time lapse form though. Let's well, no time lapse, but all right, hear me out. It is a little too much of this jungle orangey bits, but it will fade away. I'm hoping it turns more into a green color, but voila. How does it look? And one more thing. Bam. We have a guy now. All right, guy, do your thing. And I think I've been thinking. I think I have. I don't know. I kind of want a statue, like right here. So I think we're gonna make like an iron golem statue, and I think that would be pretty tubular man. Would be pretty cool. So probably end up doing that. And then we also got these copper torches, which are pretty cool. A little green. So we might put a couple of those around. Maybe. Well, before we get to building our beautiful cabin over there, and hello. We got two more distractions before we build this cabin. We got these guys. They've been tied up on a leash over yonder. I brought them over here. I was like, I wonder why I'm not getting any sniffing things. That's because they are tied up, and I don't want to lose them. So we're gonna go build them a fenced-in thing. And I was like looking around, trying to figure out where to do it. I was like, right here's a pretty good spot, but this thing is ugly. So my other distraction is to tear this down and make it better, or make it smaller, or something, so we can put a bigger sniffer area right here. So let's go distract ourselves with that, and then after that distraction, we got to go gather some firefly bushes and some normal bushes and some other things that are new. And look at this, we got some heads. And some evil guys over here in a boat that have been here forever that we gotta find something to do with them. Ha! Missed me. But what I first want to do is do the thing that I've always wanted to do, and that's flood this thing. 'Cause it makes me mad the way it looks. Oh, that works. Well, we finished this thing, and I started building it. Then I accidentally made it too tall, but it's a better shape, and now I just have learned that it is no longer a farm. And I have crafted a place for my sniffers. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone, which is good. And then I think we can just do that and they can't escape at all. Like, I don't even know if I need those. They can't escape now, and that's wonderful. And now we have a home for our sniffers. Well, we are quite far away from home. That is because we are on a search. We are on a search for some new flowers and some new chunks to help us find these new flowers. I got some of these leaves by smelting some leaves, but it doesn't hurt to get some more, I guess. Oh, there's the bushes! Oh my god, there's the bushes! My voice is a little broken right now, and I don't know why, but it is. There we go, we got the bushes. I think you can bone meal these, I don't remember, but just say you can, and we'll be glad. Oh, I found the flowers. Hooray. Oh, but now it's raining, but we need these flowers. Hooray. Beautiful. I love these so much. Probably one of my favorite blocks. But I have a lot of favorite blocks, so. Ooh, ooh. Whee! Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. Oh. Oh man. Wait, we are! Oh my goodness, hooray, this is celebration time. Beautiful. I thought we weren't in new chunks, and I was like, I saw some things, and I saw some things. I don't know why we're lagging. I don't like the lag. Oh, that's the other thing we came for. I almost forgot. This lag is gonna make me explode. We need a whole lot of these. Uh, uh, I missed that thing. That was the only. That was the only one. Oh, never mind. All right, break the cactus. Break the cactus. Break the cactus. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, how do we pick this up? Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Well, ho ho ho, hello there. We're back. And look what day it is. Oh my goodness, it is correct. It is Christmas, which also means it is December 25th, which means we get these cool little things. Yay. And with those presents, there always needs to be a Santa Claus, and that's why I got my Santa outfit on, of course. Ho ho ho. My beard and my everything. I'm not wearing the hat because I got my crown on. That's right, I'm MrDill Dill. Insert funny pun here. Anywho, we're about to build a cabin. But with the cabin, there needs to be a path. And in that path, there needs to be a path. So we gotta build the path, and that's important. There's this big hole here because I was gonna do something back in the day, but never got to it. So now we're here, and we got that zombie here. I think we're gonna connect the path up to this one. So we're gonna take this path and move it on down. But as you can see, that's too straight. You know. So I think we're gonna bend it over to the left a little bit because we like never mind. We like it bent to we're gonna bend it to the left, and that's because we're gonna put a rock right here because there's like these rocks, but they're not big. So we want to put a pretty big rock that kind of starts here and ends like maybe here-ish. It's almost there. I think it's got a little bit of that wonkiness, but I kind of like the wonkiness. It will need texture eventually, but for now, just to get that boulderiness that we need to go around. This is the reason we can't go straight. It's this boulder. So we gotta go around. Gotta go around the boulder to our cabin that we're about to build. Hooray, hooray. You know what? I've done enough rocks for right now. Let's move on to this cabin right here. Let's ho away at this building. We got all our materials in here. And I think I want to start. Yeah. Let's go. Let's build. Yay, yay. Well, today is a sad day. The zombie that we have had here forever has died, and I have no idea how that happened, but I do not care at all. Like, the zombie there was ugly and a hassle, and didn't even really matter. Oh well. Look at my boulder. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit wider on the other side. But just around the boulder, we got our cabin. There's a whole ton of details which I can dive into. First off, this chest is a copper chest, which is quite fun. We got the ladders as window thingies, pink flowers. We kind of got this tannish theme going with the short grass and all these flowers and all this stuff over here. Oh my goodness. Then if we walk over this way, I'm thinking about putting an armor stand with an axe as like you're chopping wood. I think that could be fun. And then if we walk over here, an anvil, composter, and then for this, think this is like sheet metal. So there's like different types of materials that this dude used to create his cabin. And so right here is the sheet metal with the door, and wham, we're inside. So it's like kind of like a bar. I was kind of thinking. It's not really like a cabin to live in, except for up at the top. We got fire, wood, more of that stuff. I think I'm gonna also hang some tools here with the armor stand mod. Just some more other stuff. I think I'm putting an iron golem, or not an iron golem, a copper golem, right there, which should be fun. Kind of got some like cups along the way, a bell. Painting up there, which I don't know if that's the best painting or not. Pot, candles, and then if we go upstairs, we can see that there's like a nice little bedroom with some chests, flowers, a bed, ender chest, a ghast, of course, like just as that little bit of detail, and some lanterns and a little picture. So it's pretty packed in here. I think this is probably one of my favorite builds that I've ever done. We can take a look at the outside. We got these chains right here. Maybe I'll add like fish or something. We got some bamboo and a baby drip leaf. Got some wood, and then holy detail blocks. These are actually a specific. These are I don't even remember their name. They're that one block with the globe on it, and so if you have them facing a certain direction, they will be at that. They'll, you have that texture of it coming down. So we have all this wood over here to make it look cabiny, a chimney that kind of is broken down, and then just some color in here to make it really pop, and some bushes. So that's all the detail in short. There's probably way more detail that I could go into, but it's beautiful. I want to work on this boulder a little bit more just to get that shape perfect. Then we'll see where we end up there. Well, there we have this beautifully textured boulder. We got that cobblestone, the tough, maybe a little bit more cobblestone, that kind of green cobble, that green color, mossy cobble with the dead coral as well. Then some deep slate in the darker places. Oh my goodness, gravel up here, just to make it brighter up there. We got the smooth and yeah, I'm looking at it and it will come to my head. Concrete. That's the word. There we go. So we got this boulder right here, and that's looking. Oh, and then we got some stone brick as well, but that's not important. I have one more thing on my mind, which is quite fun, and that is the design of this staircase. I love it so much. Maybe we need the trapdoor as well, but it's such a nice, like, really quick, easy way. It only takes up what, like 3, and you get up like 6 blocks. So it is quite useful, which is why I want to build it right here. I knew that I wanted a basement, but at first I just had a ladder right here, and that's not as cool as a staircase. So I think we're gonna try and build a staircase real quick. Let's take a peek. So we want to put like that here so we can climb out. And then maybe put like a that perchance. Then put another thing right there just to go like this. I like this. This is a very tight staircase to go down far, which I like. I want to build one out in the open just to see what it would look like. So we got a stair, and then we can build up with a shelf. Is it on this block? Yeah, it's on that block. So that's already really steep. Let me craft some. Alright, we got a trapdoor. So if we place the trapdoor like that, that is 3 blocks up in just one. You could probably even find like a better block than a stair. That's just the block that I was using. And then we'll put another block right here. Put a stair here. Here, let's make this pretty. Like that is a crazy staircase. For it looking good too. Like, sure, you're gonna do like cakes, but it won't look as good, if you know what I mean. Like 2 blocks forward, up 6 blocks. Like that's crazy. You do have to jump unless you have auto jump on, so it's not fast, but it looks good. That's what's nice about it. You know, I'm gonna replace this shelf with that trapdoor because, like, it is crazy how just quick that is. And you know, you got to keep that full design going that I made. Like I want to use that design that I just came up with. Also, feel free to use this. Like, just as long as you lead your people towards me, I'm good. I'm good with you guys using this. Cause this is crazy. We'll probably make this room 3 high just so we're not being annoying and hitting our heads. Maybe 4 actually. You know, feeling fancy. Actually, I'm feeling. feeling like that tall of a ceiling. Whoa. Spooky. Wait, is this the cave that I mined out? I think so. That's pretty fun. That actually gives me lots of space. Let me just light this up because I never did. So I think the plan is to have a smaller kind of wine cellar is what I'm thinking, and then have some farms down here. I was thinking a moss farm and as well as a lichen farm. Well, we got a good little roof going. I took away the walls because I started looking at Pinterest of what a wine cellar would look like, and I kind of got this style going of this like wood floor, and I'm gonna have like cobblestone tough, this kind of gradient ofness on these walls here. And then I really haven't really decided. I think I'm gonna go for a lighter floor, but a run down lighter floor, like dirty, like probably some smooth stone with some normal stone and like andesite, all that jazz. Well, we finished with all these walls, and we even got some barrels in here. I'm liking the way it's turning out. Although I'm not too certain what I want to do with this yet. I think I just want to tear down these guys, even though I kind of worked hard on making that look good. I think I'll use a mix of these. There we go. We got that grime floor going. Got this like circle, if you look, like grime where people walk with the more bright blocks. Not as grimy. But we're gonna get one of those. There we go. Of that. We'll put blocks on the side and on the top. Then throw some staircases in here. Beautiful. Gotta grab a couple more. There we go. Big barrel right there. And maybe I think we'll have another one of those. This waxed. Let's look how this. Let's see how that looks. You know, I can't tell. I'm gonna not leave it there because that one is waxed. So we'll put this in a chest or a barrel. We'll put it in this barrel. We probably will not forget about that at all. Wink, wink. We're gonna place these guys like this, and then figure out like a base to do right here. These could work perchance. Like that kind of base. I know we're wasting these tough blocks behind, but I do not care. But I want to grab all these books and start filling this guy up with quote unquote wine. And again, like real life works, it's harder for people to grab things up high, so we mostly want to fill up things that are up high. We're out of books. But so far, I'm thinking the cellar looks pretty cool. And if we just go behind this door, we can go make some farms, and I think that'd be an idea. And then I know it's rainy out, but you hear these like lightning bugs. I wish there was a way to permanently get that noise because it sounds like this lamp is like like a old light. I wish there was a way to get that permanent sound, but not those particles. Just let me know if you have any ideas about that. But other than that, I think this looks great. I think I want a glow lichen on that on that moss. But other than that, oh my god, it's sexy in here. This is a beautiful cellar. Take a picture of that. And with our new staircase as well, inside of our brand new cabin, this is peak MrDilling. And then we'll come in here and remove this one day. Who knows when. Ooh. But I love the way this came out. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. And also, I have realized that it is no longer Christmas, which means I should probably my normal skin for you. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I do thoroughly enjoy our brand new cabin. And also, look, we did add a little armor stand trick. So as you can see, it is invisible. So if we make it uninvisible, you can see the armor stand right there. Holding that. And of course, it has no base plate, no gravity. And I made it a tad bit bigger just so that axe looks a little more axey. So yeah, I do hope everyone enjoyed today's brand new episode. It's been taking me a while to get these out just because I've been so busy with everything. But, cue the epic music.